Good morning, Financial Independence viewers. Today is a pretty good day. See, we got 2.44% up today. After hours, 0.08. Didn't buy anything today. I was thinking about buying some Tattooed Chef. I already built out a pretty good position in that company. So I got a cost average of 19.04 with a market value of 9,400. We're down 0.72%. It's a really good company. Every stock has their ups and downs. I'm sure y'all are wondering what we're going to be going over today. I figured I was going to go over Dropbox today, but being that one of these stocks, Pltr, shot up 8.91% today. Down a little bit in the after hours, a little bit of weekends trading this stock. Not long term in it. See, I got a market value of $5,062, and average cost is about $23.02. Up about total return of $458, basically 10%. And it holds 10% in my portfolio. I really want this stock to go back down. I want to continue to add. Guys, if any of these stocks that I own is going to be a potential FANG stock in the future, it's Pltr. I'm just wondering where they're going to put the P in the FANG at. Is it going to be in the front or the back? That's truly how I feel about this stock. I mean, the years of growth for this we're talking about decades. There's so much, and we're going to get into it. So if you go to Pltr's investor relations, you're going to notice just off the bat, I mean, there's just nothing but new partners that they're coming out with. They just partnered with this company right here. They're going to be doing a lot of the technology for the company, self-driving, all kinds of good stuff. And this is a carbon negative car company too, so it's going to be awesome for the emissions. All these new cars coming out, electric, emission-free. Pltr is partnered with 3M. That's one of the biggest companies, we have here in America. Just on and on, just partnering with new people. I mean, the list goes as far as you want to go. Even when you start talking about the military, they're in the Air Force, the Army. So you might be wondering, what is Pltr? So I did go on the investor relations, and they had a demo day, and I was just refreshing my knowledge and all. But I picked out key takeaways that I want all of my viewers, and mainly myself really, that I want to take out away from this company. So the very basis, what is Foundry? It's a data integrated and management platform, and it uses analytical tools to help businesses. It creates a digital twin of the actual company itself. That way the actual company can take that test or twin company, and it can do tests on it. It can, what if we expand this warehouse right here? How is this going to help our getting products to these other stores down the road that we're trying to develop in this certain town or city, because it's developing fast, the city itself. Now, there's so many different areas that involves, that could be applicable to. And then it evolves with the company as it grows. So it's a compounding growth rate that this product helps the company grow. Another thing is the data is cross-functional by multiple different companies. So you can look, I don't know what 3M is doing. You can judge what other companies are doing, and you can find if supply is low in certain products, you can start preparing that beforehand. Say, I don't know, I'm sure all y'all, I was actually deployed at the time because I am in the military, but I remember talking to my wife and, there's no toilet paper in the stores, that whole thing that was going on. I'm sure most of y'all remember that. It's not that long ago that all that was taking place. I know it may seem like a very long time. So it allows you to take action before the problem even occurs. So you don't even have to have that problem. So the platform learns by every action that you take as whoever is taking the action in the company. It empowers downstream decision making. So it empowers you to actually make those decisions. The product itself can learn like what kind of company you are. Are you more of a safe company, or are you an aggressive growth company that you're just trying to take market share? You're trying to weed out your other competitors, really. And that's really going to start proving these companies that are using this product, the longer you use this product, the better it gets. So there's no other sticky, just tackier business than this, guys. Like, once companies get on this, I mean, look at the Army. What company sues the Army and then turns around and signs, I don't know, what was it, 114 million agreement? Nobody does that besides this company, guys. That's how sticky it is. Even the Army can't get rid of it. The military, I'm in the Air Force, we can't get rid of it. For instance, gas in the summertime while everybody's traveling. So you can forecast this out. Everything from like future cost. With COVID right now, some people ain't traveling as much. So this summertime, we're probably going to have a little bit less traveling. So these companies can start preparing for this right now. And they can start forecasting out to see what the seasonal demand forecast is for whatever commodity or good that they provide. The company is going to get compound decision-making skills, which constantly brings down the decision-making time. So you're talking about in the investor, the demo day, it was talking about sometimes months to days that it can bring decision-making skills. And I just want to go through the business updates for Q4 2020. As you see, a lot of new deals. The U.S. Space Force now. This is a big thing. The U.S. Air Force successful flight of the test MQ-9 remote pilot aircraft. So this is integrated with the Department of Defense first supercomputer pod. Our business grew significantly in 2020, a 47% revenue growth, 17% adjusted operating margin, 21 deals signed in Q4, each $5 million or more. So companies like this, they continue to innovate. So one of our 4 SaaS and the DoD Impact Level 5 for mission critical information, national security systems. So as you see, they're level 5. So as you can see, you have Snowflake down here. I know a lot of people are interested in that stock. You have Google, Salesforce right here, and the tier 3 or level 3, Palantir, and they're already in the works of trying to get to a level 6. Yeah, Trail to become the first SaaS and DoD Impact Level 6 for classified secret national security systems. So customer updates. So commercial businesses in 2020, we generated 107% revenue growth of U.S. commercial customers. And in Q4 of 2020, we signed several large deals across automotive, energy, healthcare, insurance, mining, shipping, and more. So this business isn't just tied to healthcare or maybe automotive with all the electric vehicles coming out. This company, or this platform, I should say, can be used for anything. Anything at all. If it's business, it can be used for that. So $482 million in revenue for customers in 2020. And this makes up 44% of their commercial business. Signed multiple year contract with Rio Tinto to improve results in safety, cost, and production. This helps ensure the safety and well-being of employees during COVID-19. It helped out a lot with that. Signed multi-million-dollar contract with PG&E to create a digital twin for enhancing safety and grid reliability. Grid reliability is going to be key with a lot of these countries going towards EVs. How are they going to charge? We're taking all these fossil fuel driven cars which is where they get their energy from, whether it's gas, diesel fuel. Like I talked about Holion yesterday and Tesla. Think of Tesla with their semi-trucks. I mean, it takes 2 of those trucks on the fast charge rate, takes up more power than an actual like warehouse, an assembly plant. So the energy grid is going to be very important in the next 10 to 15 years as we're building it out to handle these more currents, the more electricity flowing through the grid, charging up all these cars. So expanded our work with BP to power net zero emission corporate strategy, generated more than $1 billion of value in 2020 through a digital twin simulation. As you see, this continuously pops up. System and Foundry that created every drop of oil across BP plants in digital form. So this optimized wind farms, electrical charging networks, solar power generation, and other assets of the energy giant net zero emission targets. Expand work with Fortune 200 companies to enable key transformation in their order to fulfillment center in under 2 weeks. So this supported our customers' urgent need for the onset of COVID-19 and the re-image the supply chain management. In Q4 of 2020, we signed several large deals that underscore our vision to provide a central operating platform for government and our focus on the near-peer fight in defense, which is going to be super big. As you know, we are a world superpower. We're constantly competing with Russia and China, and we have a company like this is devoted to the United States staying a superpower. $610 million in revenue from the government customers in 2020. 56% of the total revenue came from the government, which is slowly, as they've already built out a lot in the government. Now they're going to be focusing on these businesses because they've already got, like I said, these products. So they already have Gotham with just about every single branch in the military, government agencies, and stuff like that. So this is more of like a secured growth. It's going to be more of a year over year. It's going to have maybe, I would say, like a 10% growth of these new contracts that are going to get signed with the government agencies. So this is like guaranteed money, basically. The government's not going to leave these people. I feel like the real revenue growth, top and bottom line, is going to be these smaller companies that maybe they can develop an app for them that they can use and get a percentage of their revenue from it. We started working with the U.S. Air Force back in May of 2020 to support their COVID-19 response. Since then, the Air Force has then scaled this to work and address the COVID-19 impact on fleet availability, combat readiness, and equipment readiness. This is another chart that I wanted to point out. So revenue from our top 20 customers is increasing. So they're constantly getting more revenue from the top 20 biggest customers. Customer concentration of our top 20 customers as a total percent of the revenue that the company is getting in from all their companies has actually went down 67% to 61%. So they're further diversifying their portfolio of clients. And we'll wrap it up on this slide saying that, and this is only the beginning, our customers include 8 of the Fortune 100, 12 of the Global 100, 24 of the Global 300. So they have huge partners. So, and now we're going to get into the financials. Before that, we're going to do a quick overview of the company. Right now, if you are buying the stock, you're buying it with a market cap of $42.53 billion. You have shares outstanding. They have 1.75 billion. The public float, which is the ones that we can actually buy, is 1.35 billion. So there's a lot of insiders that are still holding this stock. Anybody that is sketched out about insider selling, that happens with every single company. Palantir especially. Some of these people have held these shares for 10, 15 years, and they're just now getting a chance to sell and diversify themselves in the economy and their future retirements. And then you have percent of float that is shorted right now is 4.27%, so that's nice to see. I highly doubt we're going to have a big pullback that's going to go below $20. That would seriously surprise me, but I would be happy at the same time because I would start buying heavy. So sales revenue in 2020 was $1.09 billion. So as you see, they broke the $1 billion mark with 47.15% increase. And for any kind of growth company like this, what I'm really looking at is, do they have a good cash to debt ratio? So cash and short-term investments, they have $2.05 billion right now. Their short-term debt is $29.08 million. and their long-term debt right here, $427.78 million. So they do have a lot of debt, but they have plenty of cash on their balance sheet right now. And with that, financial independence viewers, I hope that this video helped you have a little bit more insight in Palantir. Maybe helped you with your buying decision a little bit as you see that the prices are starting to shoot back up. Could have a short-term pullback, maybe back to the $23 range. And with that, have a great day.